I hope you're doing well. I loved your last two videos. I thought Rocket Race and your Back to the Future party looked super fun. And of course, I loved the Disney video of our time together. It was nice to remember all of the awesomeness. Back at home, life has been getting back to normal. It's not quite as magical as Disneyland. As teaching has gotten back into full swing after fall break, I've gotten over being sick. My tiny sinus infection kind of turned into a bit of a plague, but I survived like any tough first-year teacher would. And in addition to all of the crazy teaching, I've been able to squeeze in a few fun things, like dog walking. Here's Pepper. Pepper has a new head collar that's making her more mellow while walking. This is her first time wearing it. Tuna is wearing it like an old pro. Pepper's having some issues. Come on. Much better. Much better. Come on. Oh my gosh, stay in the shot, dogs. You guys are impossible. All right, getting better. And Pumpkin's back here, just chilling like a happy dog. Come on, Pepper. Stop spazzing. Hi, sweetie.
And now with Pepper's new halty, it will allow one person to walk all three dogs at once.
Now, it might not seem like a big deal to be able to walk all three of my dogs at once, but as Jeremy mentioned in the video, we got a special new head collar for Pepper, so now it's easy to walk all three of them, which means after school, now I'm walking the dogs, which makes the dogs happy and makes me happy. Because there are some days after school where I'm just kind of brain dead, and a walk is really nice. I've also been to a Halloween party and spent some time with Danny. So this is kind of a rundown of Halloween. Hi, Danny.
Hi, Shannon.
Where are we going?
We are going to the movies to see Crimson Peak.
Awesome. And,
awesome.
Wait, no, I'm definitely doing this thing. Did you have someone from Fort Knox install this?
Oh.
It's okay. I'll leave it.
Okay.
It's fine.
You mean because it's tricky?
Yes. It's tricky.
Tricky. You know that song?
I do not know that song.
You would know it if you heard it.
I don't know that song. Danny knows all of the hip stuff that I don't.
She's like 20 years old.
She's like young and cool and fresh and fleek and all of that. Sorry, we're not supposed to try and make fleek happen. Still no fleek, not fleek. So we're gonna go see Crimson Peak. Yes.
Exciting.
What day is it, Danny?
It's Halloween.
It's Halloween. What are you dressing as?
An archaeologist.
Nice, very nice.
More Jurassic Park vibes than Indiana Jones.
That's a paleontologist.
No, because I'm not. It's not specific.
So
I'm just going for that vibe.
You're just an ologist.
No.
Okay. I'm gonna be Bob Ross.
That's good.
I think it's very nice. Happy trees.
Gotta have a little light with dark.
Yeah. Yeah. Jeremy's gonna be my canvas.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
What is he gonna?
White shirt, gonna have white face and everything, and
okay.
I'm gonna paint on him.
Okay.
Yep.
That's good.
Yep. So, are you excited to see Crimson Peak?
I'm really excited. I hear it has something to do with vampires, maybe. Right?
I don't think so.
Not even one?
I don't think so. No, more like a life-sucking house.
Oh, okay.
Uh-huh. Tom Hiddleston played a vampire in a different movie.
That's probably what I'm thinking of.
Probably what you're thinking of.
I get confused.
Only Lovers Left Alive with Tilda Swinton. Still haven't seen it.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Yep. Gotta see that at some point. Okay. Maybe that'll be our next movie date. Either that or Star Wars. You should... The new Star Wars movie. It's gonna be awesome.
The new Star Wars movie. Okay, what are they gonna call this one?
They've already told us what they're gonna call it. It's Star Wars The Force Awakens.
Okay. Wasn't the Force already awake?
No. Well, yeah, but then it wasn't. It's kind of been hitting snooze on its alarm clock for like the last decade.
Right.
That's why we haven't gotten one till like now.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
We're all trying to figure it out.
No, we
It's all
kind of know.
confusing.
It's because a lot of Jedi died earlier on, and then there weren't Jedi, and
I wonder if you'll be able to hear us over my car.
probably. I can hear people over my car, and my car is way louder.
That's true.
It's true. So, my arm's getting tired now, and you were not as enthusiastic about Star Wars as I hoped, but I'll explain why it's awesome another time. Are you excited about your breakfast, Danny? So what'd you think of the movie, Danny?
I thought it was good.
Really?
I enjoyed it.
You enjoyed it?
I did.
Those are your only thoughts about it?
I thought it was good.
Did you think it was scary?
I did think parts of it were scary. More just kind of like unpleasant and disturbing.
There was some unpleasantness and things that were disturbing. No spoilers, though.
No spoilers.
What were some pleasant things about the movie?
But how do I say that without spoiling anything? Tom Hiddleston, that was pleasant.
Tom Hiddleston was pleasant. Sorry, what was that? I hit stop prematurely. What was that?
I said, after this movie, I find Tom Hiddleston attractive now.
So you're saying your big sister was right all along? That's the lesson from the movie, Danny. It's listen to your big sister. Or don't lock children in an attic.
Don't do that.
I think that's also the lesson of the movie is don't lock kids in an attic. And always prepare your own tea.
Yeah, there were a lot of signs that...
There were. I mean...
It was good, though. I recommend it.
I recommend it as well. Yes, it's a very good movie. So, Danny, I really think you should watch Game of Thrones. And you don't want to. And all I want to say is, remember when we were kids and I was like, you should read Harry Potter? And you were like, no, Shannon. And I kept trying and trying and trying. And the more I tried, the more you didn't want to read Harry Potter. You remember that? We were kids, you were little.
Yeah, when I was little, I didn't have one day off and other stuff to do then.
Right. No, I know. But I just want you to know, I'm not going to bug you about Game of Thrones.
No, of course not. Because you don't force that. You don't force things upon people.
I don't think it's literature it's being forced, but I'm just going to say, I'm going to say nothing. But someday when we look back on this moment and you're talking to me and you're like, oh my gosh, I love Dany and her dragons and Tyrion's like the best character ever and all of that stuff and Jon Snow. I'm just going to say I saved this.
Okay.
Okay. Because you'll love Game of Thrones.
Okay. Yeah.
Also Star Wars someday.
Okay.
Okay. Now, I know in the video, Dany said that she was dressing as an ologist, and I said I was dressing as Bob Ross. Had some issues with the beard, and it suddenly seemed to make way more sense for Jeremy to be Bob Ross. And this was the Halloween party that I went to. It was at Rebekah's house, and this is how awesome Rebekah's house looked. One of the things we did at the party was we played an awesome game called Werewolf. It's really fun. It's like Mafia, but with, you guessed it, werewolves. I didn't film any of that because I was playing, and you can't really be watching other people while you play because that would sort of ruin the mystery of all of it. And then one of the things Becca does every year is she sets up an epic photo booth. And here's some shots of us at the photo booth and some other people's costumes.
Working in the lab late one night when my eyes beheld an an eerie sight, for my monster from his slab began to rise, and suddenly, to my surprise, he did the mash. He did the monster mash.
We spend most of the photo shoot just goofing off. I'm stabbing Coulson like Loki, Carolyn chops off his hand. Then we all went a little crazy playing with the props. It got a little brutal, but we pretty much just chilled and had a good time. Painted some happy trees. I said, "Oh my God!" Goofed around with the skeleton and photobomb. And finally, one of the folks who went to the party was David Bradshaw. He was the one dressed up as Phil Coulson. And he brought me his copy of The Martian, which I've been reading. I'm about a third of the way through. I am loving it. And now I cannot wait to see the movie with Jeremy. So that's basically all I've been up to. It's been not a very exciting couple of weeks. It's been between being tired and doing school and everything, it has been kind of a tiring couple of weeks. But Veterans Day is next week, and then Thanksgiving is right around the corner. And Tucson Comic Con is this weekend. So I'll be getting some footage of all of that fun stuff for the next vlog. So I hope you're doing well, and I can't wait to see you next week. Bye!